And welcome back. It's time now for Ryan J. Reviews, and Ryan is here to review the new Monsters University movie and give us the scoop on some new movie club dates. You've got 3 of them. We're going to make a big announcement in a little bit. I'm bummed that I missed Monsters University because you did a special screening. I was going to bring the kids and it didn't work out because we had baseball games and things. Did you like this movie? Tell us a little bit about it.
I loved it. You know, with Disney Pixar animation, it's no longer a question of whether it's good, it's how good is it. And this movie's great.
Oh, good.
It's a prequel to Monsters, Inc., and I actually liked it better than the first one because of the themes. It's about loyalty and friendship and an underdog competition. It almost reminded me a little bit of like Revenge of the Nerds meets Monsters, Inc.
They, of course, would be the nerds.
Exactly.
Yes.
Totally.
So how's the animation in this?
It's fantastic, and you can really see because it's been several years since Monsters, Inc. came out, there has been much improvement in the animation.
Okay.
And this is also in 3D, and the 3D is great, and it's just beautiful. It's very candy-colored and so pretty to look at, and the monsters are also cute and cuddly. And for a movie that's about monsters learning to be scary, it could not be more inviting.
Now, were there children at the screening? Because here's my thing about when kids are watching a movie, if there is actually only oohs and ahs and relative silence, but good noises from kids, then you know they're enjoying it. How were the kids at this one?
Carol, you nailed it. That's exactly the litmus test, right? And this movie was packed with kids at the press screening, and they were completely rapt during this. They were silent for an hour and 50 minutes. They laughed at the right times, they oohed and ahed at the right times, and the rest of the time they were completely silent. So if that's not a ringing endorsement.
That's great.
And I'm going to guess that because you like the animation, the 3D and all that, this is a see it on the big screen, not
Absolutely.
a rent it, right?
And the humor's good for everybody. I think the best family films are the ones that are enjoyable for adults as well as kids. And although there's no innuendo in this movie like there is in Shrek movies, it's still super funny, and I laughed out loud. So it's a good one.
Well, and those are the kinds of movies, too, that you remember the next night and somebody in the family will remember a line, and all of a sudden you're all quoting Sully or whatever.
Cracking up.
And cracking up. Those
Absolutely.
are good.
I love it. Let's move to the next movie. It's World War Z, right?
Yes, and this movie had a lot of problems. You know, it was riddled with production problems. There was a big Vanity Fair article expose about what was going wrong on set. Apparently, Brad Pitt and the director were at odds. They had to reshoot. The budget went up, and so...
But wait a minute. Brad Pitt in 3D? Come on.
I know. How can you go wrong there? And this one, the 3D is actually good. 3D conversion has been really bad lately. It was terrible in Man of Steel. It was great in Star Trek Into Darkness. And the 3D conversion in World War Z is great. It's worth seeing. I was actually dodging zombies in this movie.
Now, see, that's what I like to hear. So you enjoyed it?
I did. That's the thing. For all that, you know, it's had really, really bad advanced buzz, I had a great time in this movie. I actually was kind of checking in with myself every 30 minutes. It's like 2 hours long. And I kept asking myself, okay, is it bad? Is this a bad movie? And I could never say no. I enjoyed every minute of it. It's a very smart zombie film.
How's Brad Pitt in this?
He's awesome. And he's so easy to look at, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
And he gives a really good performance. He's smart with his choices in Hollywood. He's not making too many movies every year. And so this year, it's a strong performance.
Isn't the woman, here, there, she's on screen right now, the woman who, she plays his wife, I believe. Now, she's become very popular here in television for the television show The Killing.
Yes.
How was she?
She was fantastic. She's very sincere, very grounded, gives a very real performance, and she's very beautiful. So.
And I like that she looked like she could actually be Brad Pitt's wife.
Which has got to be hard to do, because unless you're casting Angelina Jolie, you know.
Exactly.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith too, right?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, now the Bling Ring is rated R.
Yes, this is rated R, and this is based on a true story ripped from the headlines about Hollywood high schoolers who robbed celebrities blind, and it actually happened. And what's disturbing about this movie is A, that it actually happened, but B, that these kids have absolutely zero remorse. Actually, tonight on Dateline, they're profiling some of these kids, and one of them says, you know, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. We just said this morning on the Today Show, you know?
No way.
So after serving jail time for going into Paris Hilton's house...
They haven't learned anything.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The movie is really fun. It's written and directed by Sofia Coppola, and it's the first movie since The Devil Wears Prada where you literally want to drool over the fashion and the bags and the shoes and the jewelry, and it's great.
Even though they're stolen.
Exactly, exactly. But it's a little slow moving, so this one's more of a rental. Emma Watson from Harry Potter stars in this, and she's brilliant in it, so it's worth seeing, but more of a rental.
Okay, let's go to your movie club announcements, because we got 3 of them today.
Yes.
So you're going to start with The Lone Ranger, right?
Very exciting, right? I mean, it's Johnny Depp as Tonto, we've got Armie Hammer as the Lone Ranger, Hi-Ho Silver away, and this is going to be Monday night, so enter right away if you you want to do this one. It's this Monday night, which is June 24th at 7 p.m. Go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/RyanJReviews to enter to win that one if you can make it on Monday. You have to arrive by 6:30.
And see it free and before all your friends.
Exactly,
How cool is
because that one doesn't come out till like, the 4th of July.
Okay, so it's a while yet.
A real advanced screening.
What about The Heart?
The next one is The Heat.
Oh, The Heat.
Yes.
I'm sorry, The Heat.
This one's really funny. It's same director as Bridesmaids.
Okay.
And it stars Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy. And
I've seen previews.
Right? Doesn't it look
hilarious?
A buddy movie, a girl buddy movie.
Totally, girl buddy cop movie. So this one is going to be Tuesday, June 25th at 7 p.m. You have to arrive by 6:30. So enter to win again at my Facebook page if you're interested in The Heat. And I think it looks awesome.
Okay, White House Down.
White House Down, which I saw last night in Chicago, and I can't talk about it yet because it opens up next Friday, so I'll be sharing my review with you then. But you can see that one at the advanced screening. That one's also Tuesday night, so you have to choose between The Heat or White House Down. White House Down, the advanced screening is Tuesday, June 25th at 7 p.m. Arrival by 6:30. So, wow, you can kind of take over. If I'm out sick next week, somebody could fill in and come to all my movie clubs and fill in for me here, right?
Exactly, yeah. And in the meantime, you can like Ryan on Facebook, follow him on Twitter, and for his full movie reviews, they're fantastic. Check out his website, RyanJReviews.com. See if he gave it a see it, rent it, skip it kind of review. Good to have you.
Thanks.
Have a great weekend.
You
Thanks,
too.
Ryan.